What's good, YouTube? You already know who it is. It's your boy, Trey 57 Productions. Get with it or get left behind. Let me show y'all these guns. See that again. Now let me show you this gun. Okay, this gun is cleared for safety. No magazine, nothing in the barrel. Now, I do roll with hollow points. Alright. Holds 13 in the magazine. 13 in the magazine. Now, the reason I bought this Glock 32 with the performance barrel, but the reason I bought this Glock 32 is because I read an article and a state trooper, okay, put down a grizzly bear. He had to put down a grizzly bear. It was either him or the bear. Okay? He chose to live. So he fired one shot. One shot. And the bear maybe took a couple steps. With a bear, of course, that's a couple gallops. And then the bear fell. One shot in the forehead. He put one in the forehead. Alright? He said that the bear stood up, and for all you hunters out there, you know that if you shooting at a bear, you got to get him in the heart when his hands is up. But a headshot will do the trick, okay, if you got a decent caliber. So the 357 SIG is a that's some knockdown power. All right, it's some knockdown power if you use it right. It's all about shot placement. And if I could think of the YouTuber's name that said that, what I'm going to do is put his name down in the description. And he was speaking on shot placement is what it's all about. Y'all see my farmer's tan? Look at that. See, I get Cherokee red in the summer, in the spring. Look at that. Woo, man. You can see it on my face already. And if I pull this down, look at that. Man, that's crazy, right? But anyway, it's all about shot placement. So, therefore, if a bear is coming at you, okay, if a bear is coming at you, don't be firing off shots at the body, all right? You have to, why am I focused on that? There. Don't be firing off shots at the body. You wasting rounds. That's a lot of muscle in that body. Are they going to penetrate the bear? Yes, they're going to penetrate the bear. But it is not going to stop the threat. Shot placement is the key. Put one in his forehead, okay? I know you'll be running in panic, but you got to do what you got to do. Get that shot off and get that shot in the forehead. Most people, when they're shooting, they're taking down an animal, they're firing off more than one shot, not realizing if the first shot didn't stop them, the second one did, but it just took a minute for the animal to drop. So if any of you out there deer hunt, you know what I'm talking about. You shoot a deer, he do not drop right away. He gonna run a little bit, then he gonna fall. But if you shoot a deer in the head, he's going down. But they don't shoot deer in the head because people like to take that trophy and get it mounted on their wall. So back to the Glock 32 357 SIG with the performance barrel. Most of you know the Glocks come with the black coated factory like that, but I want performance. See that? I want performance. I want it to rack and go every time. Now, this gun here, it never jammed on me not one time. Let me show y'all that. It never jammed on me one time. I promise y'all that. No matter what ammo I use. And I use all kinds of ammo. All kinds of ammo. Alright? A lot of people say, well, don't buy this ammo, don't buy that ammo. But what y'all fail to realize is that you can have the best maker in ammo and one of the rounds have a misfire. Okay, just like you do with firecrackers, you got a dud. You might buy 1,000 firecrackers And out of 1,000, you might have 10 duds. Okay? Same with bullets. You might have a dud. Or you might have listen, you can hit that trigger and that firing pin hit the back of that primer, and it might take a second click for that to go off, depending on the kind of gun you got. You heard what I said. Depending on the kind of gun you got, it might take a second click for that primer to strike. So, with this Glock 32, the reason I purchased this is because, once again, it put the bear down. It does stop the threat. It packs a punch. And by the way, they call the 357 SIG a pocket rocket. Okay? This is a pocket rocket. You got a rocket in your pocket. Alright? The gun has a lot of grip wear from my hand. You see that? Look at the texture on that grip. It look real smooth, don't it? See how it's real smooth and rounded off? That is from, I have this gun since 2010 or 2011. I got it somewhere in there. And when I went to pick the gun up, the guy says, hey, that guy for that 357 SIG is here. Because I told the dude, now what I did was I got off work and I went up to my local gun store. Let me keep showing y'all this gun. I went up to my local gun store, okay, and I told them I'm looking for a new Glock, because I do have the Glock 22, which is a 40 cal, and I love all calibers. I love all guns. I'm not a hater when it comes to guns, no style, no nothing. I prefer certain guns, but I'll take any if offered and given to me. Okay, I'm not gonna go out and buy any gun. I'm gonna buy what I like, but I will take any gun if it was given to me, legally. He said the guy for that 357 SIG is here, and I told the dude when I went in there, I said, I'm coming back to get that. I read up on that. He said, oh, that's about to say, hey, I know. You can tell me all you want is a pocket rocket. I already know. It put down a grizzly bear. All right, I know guys that hunt big game, and I know they know that if you do put a big game down this, it was shot placement that did it. So I came back up, and I think it was 2 weeks later. Yeah, 2 weeks later, I came back up there. He said that guy for that 357 SIG Glock is here. And, he pulled it out of the box. He said, you want to hold it? I said, yes. And I didn't hold it the first time I went up there and looked at it. I already knew what I wanted, okay? You can get me in your gun store and I think you'll like this, I think you'll like that. I'm going to tell you what I want and I like. And all jokes aside, the gun store I went to was Anthony Arms. It used to be my to-go gun store. With a lot of things that's going on, you venture out and go to other places. So my to-go gun store is Guns Price Right in Javosburg, Pennsylvania. That is Guns Price Right in Javosburg, Pennsylvania. But this Glock 32 came from Anthony Arms. Anthony Arms. They got an indoor shooting range. That gun store, 90% of my guns came from Anthony Arms. I got nothing bad to say about Anthony Arms. They have good service there. They're awesome. And they sold me a good gun. I bought this gun brand new. Brand new. A lot of people don't care for new. They rather buy used. Me personally, I want it new. I want to be the one to break this in. You hear me? I want to be the one to break that in. Check that out. This gun here is beautiful. 13 and 1 in a chamber. Makes 14 rounds. Okay? When I go to the shooting range, I'm shooting full metal jackets. Right now I got hollow points. I shot Federal, Hornady, a list of makers out there when it comes to ammo. And like I said, with this here, not a problem. A lot of people had problems with some of the makers of the ammo. But you can't go wrong with a Glock. Now, some of y'all might have had some problems out there with your Glock. I'm not gonna say that you haven't had problems, but me personally, where's that? I never had no problems. I never had no problems. This right here, this is my baby. This is my to-go. This is my EDC, everyday carry. But don't get it mistaken for a second. Oh, I got a backup gun. I keeps a backup gun. You should too. Carry legally, but keep you a backup gun. You might not be in a neighborhood where you don't need to carry. That's cool. But I carry everywhere I go because stuff happens every day, everywhere. Don't matter where you at. Doesn't matter what kind of people. The skin color is not violent. It's the soul marionetting that body around that does the drama. So, Glock 32, 357 SIG, beautiful, compact, not subcompact, it's compact. I can still pretty much hide this one behind my hand as well. Look at that. And my XD9 Model 2, that's subcompact. That's really small. And it's a little thumper. It's a 9mm, but this right here is my baby. Once again, I love all guns. So to all my gun owners out there, be safe. Wear your ear protection when you go to the range. Let's keep shooting.